Welcome to this release of Designfusion's Solid Edge blog, where we'll look at bend tables. Bend data is captured automatically in the sheet metal document when you create a bent part. You can display the bend data on the design part in the sheet metal model using the bend table command. You can also change the sequence of the bends in the bend table. The bend table command is found on the Tools tab when in the Design mode. When selected, the bend table dialog will appear showing all the bends in the part in the order they were created. The default delivered fields are sequence, feature, radius, angle, and direction, and can be controlled through the Format Columns dialog. If you have not created a flat pattern before you launch the bend table command, the direction column will list undefined for each bend. Only after creating a flat pattern will the direction cells be populated with an up or down setting. You can use the bend table command in the draft environment to add a bend table to a drawing sheet. You also can automatically place annotations, either in line with the bend center lines or as balloon callouts. You can use the bend table properties dialog box to select the information you want to place in the bend table. If you make changes to the bend table in sheet metal, use the update command in draft to update the corresponding bend table on the drawing. To place a bend table on the draft sheet, select the bend table command, which is in the Tables group. Once selected, Solid Edge prompts you to select a flat pattern view. After selecting the view, the user has an option to turn on auto callout, as well as set the bend table options. Placing the bend table is like placing a parts list. You can use previously formatted bend tables, or you can format a new bend table and save it for future use. Let's open this sheet metal model to look at creating a bend table. We can access the bend table command from the Tools tab, Assistance group. When selected, the bend table dialog will appear showing us all the bends in the part in the order they were created. Notice that as we pass the cursor over each bend row in the table, the corresponding bend highlights on the display screen. Also notice that the direction column is currently undefined. We need to create a flat pattern to define this column. So let's close the table and create a flat pattern. Once we have created a flat pattern, we can return to the formed model and relaunch the bend table command. Notice that the direction column is now populated with either a up or down direction. If we wish to change the order of the bends, we simply select a bend row and move it up or down the table. As we do this, the balloon number on the display will also adjust to match the row number. When we are satisfied with the bend table, we can close it and save the model. To use the bend table in the draft environment, we must first create a draft of the model. So, let's create a draft of the flat pattern of this model. We'll use one of the methods taught in the fundamental or basic course to create our drawing. Once we have the flat pattern view placed, we launch the bend table command from the Home tab, Tables group. Much like placing a parts list, we first select the draft view. Notice that the auto callout option is turned on. We also have the option to format the bend table and callout format. Again, similar to what we do with parts lists, we can create a custom format or just use a previously created format for the bend table. We then place the bend table on the sheet and notice the results. Notice that with the default format, the bends are numbered on the drawing, which correspond with the numbers in the bend table. Want to learn more? Sign up to our customer portal at the website listed here, where you have access to knowledge-based articles, tips and tricks, how-to articles, and much more. If you are a Designfusion maintenance paying customer and need additional support, contact our support team at support@designfusion.com or call us at 1-877-215-1883.